You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
That's cool.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Why? About the end of the world? What are you talking about? Is her that maybe the only reason she's going to end in the world is because she's locked up? Killing the princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Oh my god, that's a lot. Have you considered that? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Considering that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's...
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
I don't get it.
Before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
How do you know that? Sorry guys, blowing my nose. It's fucking cold today. I might, if I sound different, because I'm having a runny nose.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
That's the princess. What is she gonna do?
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
I don't know what are you talking about? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Oh, so they're this.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
But why me though?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Do you have any advice to back this up? Can someone else do this?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey. Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules.
Then who make the rules?
I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Why though?
Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did. Are you serious? No, you have to do it.
Why would I have to do it?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but Surely you're not one of those, right?
We're found out. How do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it. It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you.
I don't.
Whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even
probably
better
shit.
than your wildest imagination.
Look, I will go to the cabin and I talk to her, and if she is as bad as you said she is, then maybe I will slay her. But I'm not committed. Oh God, I can't say it. To anything until I have the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning: if you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Okay.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh, he has a voice?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, yes, he does.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
There, just pick it up.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I would
You take the blade from
just
the
in
table.
case.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open,
Wait, I'm a hero.
revealing
Why
a
do I need
staircase
a
faintly
fucking
illuminated
blade?
by an unseen
I should
light
have a
in the
sword
room
on me.
below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
But no way, why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
Well, just for
She makes a
safety.
compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked to her? It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare.
I'm gonna blow my nose.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Sure, just drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it is. Pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. I guess we could say that. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? Let's know her.
She hesitates before answering.
Let's know her name.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Oh, okay, she's not telling me her name. What else? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we talked enough. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her. Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Oh, the face though she's making.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
I don't like the way she smiled though. Hold on. Didn't she does know how she get in there, or she does know how long she was down here. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
Yes, right. Because we don't know why she was captured here. Or, well, not captured, but like why she was been locked up here. But I do have a feeling that she does remember that she was been down here for quite a long time. And I know that she's lying. Maybe we should. A relate. Okay, like this. Are you coming to me? How would I get you out of here? Okay.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
You can't. Don't bother.
Shut up.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
I don't know.
She is. I'm sure of it.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Lady the princess, I'm getting you out of here. Steering the chains. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can't get to know each other while I decide what to do. Yeah, let's keep her
That
locked in.
seems like a pretty good compromise.
You're
Leaving her
not
alive
sleeping.
is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Yeah, I found out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I don't like how she smiles. Slay the princess. Oh, god damn it. Oh, what? Let's just make a save right here. I'm gonna lock her in the
I
basement
know
so.
you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess and make...
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? She can still turn around and finish the job.
No, we're sticking to the plan. I'll lock her
It'll be
out.
the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way.
Well, we'll see what she's gonna do.
You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, We can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
Oh.
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrified. Like she's less like the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, but I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Tell me all you want. Why does it's important? So that was just an act, wasn't it? We're just not listening. We're harmless. We're not even a princess. Well, the narrator did say that we're hearing a voice from in our head, right?
These aren't threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Why are you so sure about that,
You're on a
Deputy.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here to slay her.
Okay, so...
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh! What if he hears us? That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit! I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
I think this narrator is cursing me.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't. All we did was lock her away. And how did that work out for you? No comment. Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And your solution is to send us back in there. Do you want us to slay the princess? Or do you want the princess to slay us? Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't. Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Speak for yourself. From my perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working. And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or are you supposed to stop her? What do you want from us? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one who can. Just be quick about it.
Oh, sorry. Just being around her and the end of the shutdown of all the organs. What the hell am I supposed to do about that? To agree to you from the last time around, she's just a princess. How can she justified saying that? She's clearly something far, far worse.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Who locked her in the basement? What is this
People
place?
locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods.
Who's this people?
Don't overcomplicate things.
I gotta know. Who's this people? God. Who's these people that lock her down? I mean, lock her up in the basement. Like, they could have just killed the princess. They couldn't have me to do it. If the people lock her away, why couldn't they slay her? Yeah, I agree.
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
What's this special in mine? I'm not that special.
You can't just goad us into doing something by calling us special. It's manipulative.
Yes.
Why are you trying to manipulate us? I don't know, I kinda like being special. Okay, fine. Maybe you can goad him into doing something, but he's not even the one who makes the decisions here.
What the fuck are you? What is this person?
I'm not goading you into doing anything. You already know the princess is dangerous. All I'm trying to say is that you have to be the one to deal with her. I know it doesn't seem fair, but that's just the way it is. And for what it's worth, I know you have it in you to finish the job. We don't. You saw what happened to us last time. We need to leave.
Yes.
I've told you
Why aren't you
everything
not
you need
telling
to
us?
know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple
How's
situation
it
and make your job
complicated?
more difficult.
Just tell us. Why do I have to kill the princess? And the people who just lock the people that locked the princess in the basement could have just killed her.
If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. He isn't telling us everything he knows because he doesn't trust us, which means that we can't trust him. Stop talking yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the cabin already. Do you see the way he keeps pushing us? We have to get out of here. Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world. Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Turn around and leave. Let us go to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone. The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room.
Oh,
A pristine blade
and
stands between
there's no
you
windows
and
here.
the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
Oh yeah, huh?
It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
You didn't say anything about the mirror in the wall.
You're right. I was so stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even notice it there. What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the floor, and the open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
What did you say? There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the floor, and an open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here. Oh, so where am I seeing things
There's
here?
definitely a mirror. There isn't. We have to look at it. Unless that's what he wants us to do.
No, I
Pretending
think
it
he's
isn't
pretending.
there is a trick to get us to do exactly what he wants.
Yeah, he's pretending. There is a mirror here. Here I see it. Why would you lie about there's not being a mirror where it's clearly right here? What's the point? I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome. Okay, never mind. All I see is basement, but I say handsome. It doesn't matter. Remain silent. Approach the mirror.
Exactly.
Censor this.
Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
I'm gonna approach the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad. Very different. He changed it, didn't he? It's like he's trying to make us doubt our reality. Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died, you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up.
Just take the
You
blade
reach
just in
down and pick
case.
the blade up. Good.
Okay.
Steel can't lie to us. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife? Could we have a bomb?
Oh, we need
The
a
blade
bomb.
is the only thing you need to finish your task.
We used
You're
the
more
bomb,
than
we're gonna
capable
kill
of pulling
us.
this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death. You cross over the threshold
Oh,
and onto
God.
a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan.
Okay, so it
Last
used
time
that,
we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
and it was the prince that killed us, and then we just came back alive for some reason. How is it to throw a knife? I'm going to talk to her. We don't need any plan. I'm just going to kill her. Mr. Nurse seems to think that I could do it. I don't know why you're all being such a I can't affect it. Step off into the volume between the stairs, continue down. I'm
Didn't you
gonna
hear
talk
my
to her.
warning a minute ago?
I don't
She
care
can't
about your
be
fucking
trusted.
warning, reader.
Talking won't do you any good. Something tells me she isn't going to be very keen on talking anyway. You make your way
Well, we're
to
just
the
gonna
bottom of
try.
the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering
Right.
of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Let's go right.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
What?
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
As your blood begins
What
to
the hell?
coagulate, it's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops
Oh, God.
once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead, even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Why wouldn't you finish me off? What good am I to do to you alive? What do you want from me? What happened after you killed me the last time? I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave. Okay, you know what? Let's just ask her what
I tried
happened.
to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then, well, you died before I could get to the doors. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can leave without you, and dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
If you need me alive, then why didn't you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try to be nice to me? I think we weren't being nice to her. I don't know. I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world, and I can't just let you leave. And if I let you out, what then? Do we got our separate ways? What
We're
happened
stuck
after
down here
fears?
together until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Or until your heart finally gives out. And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Let's just
I
say
am
that.
being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Lungs, liver.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, 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 liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
We don't have to be enemies. We can work together. We can.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
I'm not doing anything of this. I'm not helping you leave. And I'm not going to kill you. Well, I'm confused. And I'm not going to try and kill you, so do your worst.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Okay, let's get out of here.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart thumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. Shit, make her stop. Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lung, you're back. Lungs, liver,
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that. Ah, and there's the fear.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
And if I let you out, what then?
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
Definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
Hey, so she couldn't leave the cabin because of me. And she was able to break free, that's the thing.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, 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 lungs,
Sure.
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Okay. She's just insane, right?
lungs, liver, nerves,
We don't have to be enemies, we can work together. We can.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Okay.
heart,
Why did I say that she's not?
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, 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 heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
I'm not doing.
lungs, liver,
I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave, and I'm not going to try and kill you. So, dude.
nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Like I said, I am what I am. And right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
She raises one long gloved finger, its tips hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death. Liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, 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 nerves, heart, lungs. What? No!
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving. And, do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment in oblivion.
Go ahead.
Well, you're not telling me the truth.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver. I don't trust having our back to her. You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive. Right. Heart, lungs. Besides, I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alive. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Why does she go first?
What? Are you scared of turning your back to me? You don't have to be worried that I'm going to do something bad. You're too important to me now. Besides, what if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident? I wouldn't want that to happen.
If you want me to go first, you're
And I
gonna
don't
trap
think
here.
you'd want that to happen either. So go on. Go ahead.
She urges you forward, like one might a reluctant pet. You
Okay.
place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement. You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles. An uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
You're almost there.
Lungs, liver. The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you. Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him. I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember? Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating. Heart. Thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can still make this right. Oh, look at that. It's locked. What a relief for the world.
It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
Hug.
You pull against the door.
Oh, there's
The
another
lock
door.
gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out. You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you? Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you? I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you to slay her? I don't know. Secret reasons?
The door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her! I thought you wanted us to slay her. It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now, or everything is over. Okay.
I just don't know.
I said, what do we do? Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes. Well, I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system. We do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust. Brain? Heart. Right, heart. Lungs. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Okay, thanks. I got it. Heart. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Arts. You're terrible at this. I know. I'm doing my best. Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on running things when other people are talking to you, isn't it?
What are you doing?
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things. They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right, yeah. Fuck this guy. Don't trust him. Really? So you'd have them trust her? Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it? I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd... Thank you for your gracious show of support, but that's a marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact. Whatever. You heard what he had to say, so whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking. Alright, I'm done. You can let me take over again. Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay? Open the door!
Well, first of all, I don't know who to trust. Like, the neighbor is now telling why we need to slay her, and why the people locked her in the basement, and we don't know who the people are, and the people didn't try to slay her. Because I don't know why we had to slay the princess. So that's the thing. And I don't know. Oh, you know what? We're just gonna leave the cabin.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the cabin. You bastard. You've actually done it. You've actually doomed it.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to ruin it.
And plus, when she's in that form, she could have just left the cabin by
But it's
herself.
so cold, too. It's itching against my skin.
The princess.
Why is it so cold?
Oh no. We do not have to respawn. Something has taken her away and then left something else in her.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we even go about looking after her. Mary's gone?
He is. Does that mean the world ended? Yeah. No voice needling us anymore. Feels good, but I also feel itchy. Cold.
Oh, so we're feeling what the princess is feeling. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we even go about looking for her.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I should feel better with her gone. But I don't. There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. It's calling us. And not in a good way. I'm begging you, don't do this.
We approach the mirror, gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what it's in it. The body, it's you. That's my achievement. It's you. It's me. You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Oh, there she is. You're at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Yeah, I would say I probably don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of fragile vessels. Is this the word of and? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you a trap me here? Do you know about the world beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happened now?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. This one is filled with sadness, a doll abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship, but the only thing she knows is how to hurt. She will make for a tender heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home.
Oh. This is the word of and?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us. I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free. She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends? You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you. I know only that they are. Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I found a way to kill you? How much will I... Let's just say this one.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die. More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape. How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated. Everything, until we meet again.
If I don't let you...
Then we will be here forever, as we are now, unfinished, dry, hollow.
What?
If you need time, then I'll wait with you. You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
I just closed the game. Uh, hold it. Just close the game.
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
I never let your sighs tend to outweigh for your destiny.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Evening goes dark and you die.